I seen you said that you got one of the highest viewed public interviews.
The highest viewed public interview.
For 15 million views, right? Or something like
13 mil.
13 million?
Yeah.
So like
I have like the top 5 highest viewed public interviews.
Really?
Yeah, like if you type public interview and put view, I'm like 7 of mine.
What's the most viewed one? The 15 million views or whatever you just said?
Yeah, that's the 13 mil. That's the Testing Strangers Diamonds. That's the first one I ever did.
Classic.
Yeah, classic for sure.
When did you start doing that shit? Was that kind of like your first thing that started to go viral?
Nah, it was the kisser grab.
The kisser grab.
Yeah,
right?
that was like a cheat code. Like, yeah, like. So like I was looking at what YouTubers is doing and shit, and I was already dropping music, but I had kind of like I'm just straight up I fell off. Like I had fell off like all the way off because I was in high school doing music and I was popular, but like for some reason. I don't know, bro. Like, you just be in high school, you just think you gotta graduate or something. I don't know. Like, I just felt like I owed it to my mother or something. It was just so important that I get a diploma.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like nothing in this world without a diploma. That's just what African like parents make you think.
Well, I mean, you start going to school when you're like 5, and that's the whole idea the whole time is like, you're gonna do this for like 12 fucking years, but then you're gonna graduate.
So like a big part of my brain did know like I'm gonna be Unghetto, but like another part was listening to that programming, like that constant programming of like, you got to get your diploma. Like, what you gonna do out here? Like, what you gonna fall back on?
Do you think you should have dropped out?
Yes, bro.
At what age?
I feel like I should have dropped out at 16, 17. I don't want to say this.
And just gone all in on clout, fame, YouTube,
bro. I'm
influencer.
Talking about like, bro. I'm dropping songs. They're doing 1 million a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I stopped. I wasn't traveling and stuff. People would like come to LA and do. I like school. I feel like if I wasn't caring about that shit, like, bro, I'd be on some like Uzi shit by now. But like, it's. You know
but having to stay home and actually like work and shit when you could, what would you have done otherwise? Would you have just gone to Atlanta and LA and just really like been around motherfuckers and like really?
Because I was doing it, but not to the point that I could have like.
Because school's a lot of work.
Yes, it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to do good,
and I got like I had like an AP class and shit like that. Like I was ODing it, like trying to, you know what I'm saying? All for no reason, dog. Like it was to the point, like me. If I'm late to class, just know it's like, oh, like, where you, but like, it would be a thing like, I come in class like 45 minutes late, they're like, where you came from now? I'd be like, LA, just got off the plane. Like, you see what I'm saying? It was like that. Like, I wasn't just late because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was hopping straight off of like, I performed with this person last night, you know what I'm saying? Beside this mainstream name that I come to school next day, or like I'm with this mainstream niggas and I'm just doing a lot. Yeah. And I'm like,
so when you met me, you just like were on like a quick couple-day trip to LA, just doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, I had freshly got signed when I met you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got signed by Epic.
Wow.
So and that kisser grab, from the kisser grab to the time I met you was like a couple months span of just me just. You know, because like I said, I fell all the way off. I
seen you said that you started over on Instagram, like you deleted your Instagram.
I deleted my Instagram completely. Like, you know, your shit get dead, like all types of shit. And I felt like I had all these followers that had followed me for like the wrong reasons and shit like that. Just like, you know, all types of shit. And I just wanted to rebuild a core fan base that like just felt me for what I'm doing from now on.
You also said that you were working at Dollar General, and people didn't know you was working at Dollar General. Yeah, I'm on some Narwhal shit with you. You was working at Dollar General, and you gave yourself 2 months to create content, and you like had $1,000 left.
For the record, I didn't realize this, but I messaged you first in 2019 and said your channel's funny as bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy that I hit you up first, and then you were like, "Hey, yeah, let's tap in sometime." Okay,
yeah.
Now I get it.
I was bugging. I was like, hell nah, Adam 22, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. So
I'm known to show up in a random YouTuber's DMs.
Cause before you had even hit me up, I think I had seen like when your channel like gets subscribers, like notable subscribers, you see it.
They email you sometimes if you have that setting on, huh?
Yeah.
I don't have that. But
if you got the app, you'll see like the top 10 people who subscribe to you from like the last 90 days.
Every once in a while, I go and look at my top subscribers. Yeah.
So I had seen No Jumper. I'm like, I was bugging. And then like, I was gonna like ask you for an interview or some shit. And then I seen like you hit me. I was like, oh shit. Like, I ain't even gonna ask. Like, let's just connect. Like on some shit. Like, yeah, it was.
That's tight.
That was cool.
I don't want to steal your question. I know you had a good question. Go on.
All right. So yeah, you quit. You said you quit your job at Dollar General, and you gave yourself 2 months to make content.
Yeah. So it's 2019. At this point, I've been working at Dollar General for a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I keep crying on the field and shit. I'm depressed as it's bad. So like to kind of lift a mental weight off my shoulders, I was listening to Gary Vee and shit a lot, and just the stuff he was saying, like to young niggas, like, oh, this the time to make risks. He's like very passionate. He's cussing like, take the fucking risk. Yeah. Take the fucking risk. Quit your fucking job. Stop being a fucking punk. I'm like, damn, like he's talking straight to me.
I love this mental image of you getting turned up off that. That's
you
sick.
feel me?
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm just like for real, like gloves on and everything. Like I would watch him and I would just be like, bro, he's talking to me, bro. Like one day, bro, like I didn't even have a plan. It's just I just kept listening to him say it, like, because it felt like it was so divine. Like people would always ask him the same shit. It'd be like some 17-year-old, like, Gary, I work here, da da da, and I'm depressed. What should I do? He's like, quit that fucking job, move in with 4 of your closest friends or anybody, and live modestly while you chase your fucking dreams. I'm like, fuck, I quit my job. Boom. I didn't even say like I quit. You gotta be there at 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it's like you over with. Like,
6
you know what I'm saying?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Like 6 p.m. to like 4 a.m.
I do love that advice though. Like that's a period in your life where you really need somebody to tell you that shit. Like be hardcore, sacrifice everything in your fucking life if you really want to make it.
If you really want to make it.
If I had to start from 0 right now, I would work a fucking 9 to 5, and then I would come home and I would spend every single second of the day that I wasn't working pursuing whatever it was that was my dream, and I would eat ham sandwiches, and I would save every last dollar to just try to make it up out that situation again, you know?
But niggas don't want to do that though.
Yeah.
I was eating noodles and hot dogs for that whole 2 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? And prior to that, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. So I quit my job. I basically just 6 o'clock comes and I'm at home. So it's like, bro, I swear on everything. Like once it turned from 5:59 to 6, I knew my job is gone. So like, but like, it was weird. It was like literally someone just came and just lifted a weight off of my chest. Like I could breathe. Like I was like, wow, that was a year of like the worst depression. Like it was, and I just felt like it was over. I didn't even make it yet. I didn't do nothing yet. You feel me? But I felt like this is the start of like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got 2 months of rent saved up. I got $1,000. So I'm feeling like I'm good. Like I got 2 months of rent. After this 2 months, if I'm not lit, I'm homeless. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I gotta make it now. So I basically put my back against the wall. Like, that's just me though. That's just me. I'm not telling nobody just do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got like kids or obligations or anything like that.
But that's why you got to seize that opportunity when you're young.
You're young.
Like me now, it's like I have so many risks that I wouldn't take because of the fact that I have a family. And shit. But when you're 20, none of that shit exists. So
that's
you got
the
to
beautiful
just go
thing.
for it.
It's like you could do that, fail 3 times and still be, you know what I'm saying? Start from ground zero, like pick yourself up.
And that's why I think it's a big mistake for people that have kids early, because you're basically forcing yourself into a mentality where you're not going to be able to take risks and not be able to like really pursue something bigger, you know?
Try shit and lose.
Because you're going to have so many responsibilities. You don't really want those responsibilities until you already have some shit going on, right?
So
6 p.m. come.
6 p.m.
Don't
come.
show
My
up.
brother's like, what the fuck is you doing? Because I'm staying with my brother and our friend. And I'm like, bro, I'm finna do what I gotta do. Every day, I'm waking up, I'm making content to my song. I had a song called Let You Go. My manager, like, I already talked to him and shit. I'm like, bro, like, we already set the plan. He didn't tell me to quit my job.
Yeah.
But I did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I told him. I was just like, every day, promoting on Instagram, like dancing in Kroger's and flipping off of like self checkout machines and shit to the song. And it was just going up like that. Like it was just building the anticipation for the song. I don't even think the song was out yet. And then I had did a kiss or grab. At this point though, I'm still trying to drop YouTube videos, but like they're doing like 100 views in a week. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I did a kiss or grab where I grabbed this Hispanic lady ass, and she had a lot of ass, and I was like, and she was like, oh, papi, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, that shit just went viral. Like, the shit went up. But the thing was, I was strategic with it. I was like, anything to like promote my music type shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid. Fuck it. Like, so like every time I would grab ass in the video or get a kiss on cheek, it would be like, I'm a flex, somebody else flex on a hoe. The song would play. So like that was the victory song. So like I had dropped it on YouTube. I woke up the next day, like, mind you, we're like a month and a half into, like this is a month and a half into the 2 month span.
And you're all right.
So like at this point, every day I'm just posting something. You know what I'm saying? This one just, like I'm failing. I guess failing, but I guess it's progression. This one I woke up 50,000 views. At that time, I'm like, 50,000 views, you know what I'm saying? I never got no 50,000 views on my YouTube or nothing like that. So I'm like, this is it. And then like, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, I gotta keep making content. I keep making content. Like, I look at it at like night. That shit was like 250,000 views. I went to sleep, woke up the next day, it was at like 400,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, I'm fucking viral. I did it, right? I don't got no money yet, cause mind you, the video yellow. The video yellow mark because of the ass. I was like, fuck, but like, but I was just happy to see something, some kind of like, you know, and it was like, I had got couple emails from like record labels like Cash Money and shit, like Epic Records, and we took a flight to Epic Records. They flew us out. I performed for Sylvia and like I played music, did my thing. Like I ain't had to perform, but you know,
you still just
you get up on the table like Bobby Shmurda.
It was like I felt like at this moment, it's like at this point, bro, I did a flip off the like it was like a little couch. I did a flip off that shit, and the ceiling's like this. Like I like OD, like they was like amazed on some shit. Like yo, like Unghetto, like you're the future, like, and you happy as fuck, you different, you a breath of fresh air, and they was just like, how much y'all want? And then it was just
they were offering some blow ass money.
No, they was like, how much do y'all want?
Right, and what'd you end up like? How'd that go?
It took 6 figures, like, you know what I'm saying?